Welcome to Baby's Birthday. Each show joins a mum-to-be and counts down to the birth of their baby, revealing all the drama, laughter and tears involved in giving birth. Because let's be honest, giving birth is never a walk in the park. To help chart each birth, this is the Baby's Birthday Clock. It's there to count down to each mum's due date. And once labour kicks off, the clock kicks in and times the birth so you know exactly how long each mum's been in labour, whether it's 2 hours or a whopping 20 hours. All the action of the birth is boiled down into a half-hour show. So, we'd better crack on. Coming up on today's programme, young couple Angie and Alan plan to wet the baby's head, literally with a water birth.
We look like they've got a pump.
Because your waters have gone, baby will move down. We're not ready for delivering yet, love. Just try and take your gas.
"18-year-old Angie is expecting her first child with partner Alan. They've been together for 18 months. Alan has a 4-year-old boy from a previous relationship.
Biggest support has been my partner. He's been there for me if I'm ill or tired, and he would walk me to work every day and walk me back from work to make sure I worked all right, especially when it was snowing, so I didn't fall.
I'm getting excited now. It's just a waiting game. Because we've known since she was a couple of weeks into it, so it's not even seemed like it's dragged that much. It's just flew and flew, so I'm just waiting for her to come now. I'm really excited.
I'm having a girl and she's going to be beautiful, like a dad. I'm not sure, but when we were going for the scan, finding out what we were having, my partner was screaming out, going, "It's a willy, it's a willy!" And it's not, it's the umbilical cord. So it were a girl, so I'm pretty pleased.
As the baby's due date draws closer, Angie's considering all the options.
I don't know much about pain relief. I know they've got gas and air, and plenty of people have that and say it makes you go on cloud 9. So I might try a bit of that if I need it. But I don't want to have an epidural, is it called? I don't like needles.
I'll be there for her. She can squeeze my hand and pull my hair if she likes. She's going through pain, so I can feel a little bit of pain. I won't mind.
We're pretty prepared for it, babe. We've got all the essential things that you need, like the bottles, Moses basket. We're getting the cot when she's born.
We are planning on moving house because this isn't big enough for Jaden and Alicia, unless we paint. His bedroom is split in 2, but hopefully we'll have a nice house by the time she's old enough to move into her own bedroom. Baby shampoo.
Angie would like to give birth in a calm and soothing environment, but is concerned how she'll get through it.
Hopefully a nice silent birth. No midwives going, right, Angie Marie, push! You're going, get lost.
Hopefully when she's here, she'll just sit back for a few and let me take over, changing nappies, up late at night, feeding baby, everything. That's what I'm here for, innit?
It's 1 day past Angie's due date and things start happening.
I went into hospital at 11:30 because contraction started at 6:10, but I was only 2 centimetres dilated, so they sent me home because they said I could either go on the ward on my own or go home, and I didn't want to stay on the ward on my own, work days.
So we came home, watched football, and went back just about 10 to 3 or something, 20 to 3. So we were getting every 4 to 5 minutes and the pain. She was keeling over when she was walking, saying, "There's one, here's another one."
I think in the pool, because I sat down properly and there was no pressure underneath me, it was easing it off.
The midwife suggests Angie goes for a dip in the birthing pool. Research shows women pregnant with their first child are less likely to need pain relief if using a birthing pool in the early stages of labour.
Right. They checked how far dilated I were and checked my heartbeat and everything was all right with the baby, listening in on a contraction, so see if the baby was being affected with it, but she weren't. She was just fine.
Don't worry about pain, just think about your breathing.
Alan quickly settles into his role as birthing partner.
trying to keep Angie nice and calm, concentrating on the breathing, taking her mind off distractions, making sure she had enough water and food. If she needed anything, I could get it for her.
You were great. Someone just to talk to and take my mind off the contractions.
A test shows Angie's urine contains ketones, which means she's burning a lot of energy, so chocolate and sweets are on the menu.
So if you can drink some of your Coke, or you can eat some of your chocolate. Yeah. Just to give you a bit of energy again.
I didn't go to no antenatal classes, but through the pregnancy I've been watching birthing programmes, and the shot told you how to breathe, and Alice made me do it a couple of times. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Concentrate on your breathing, everything else gets blocked out.
So far, Angie's breathing technique has helped her cope with the contractions and put off the pain.
Your baby's half as chilled out and relaxed as you are. Practically sleep.
It's like being in a nice warm bath where the water is kept at a nice, comfortable temperature, perfect for both baby and mum. After 7 hours, Julia bids adieu, but waiting in the wings is Julie.
I had 2 midwives. Julie first. She got me into the pool and said it will relax me more, which I knew it would because I had a bath at home and the contractions weren't as bad. But throughout the night, her shift were ending, so Julia came on.
So we went home to watch the football and they came back at 2:30. She did really well at home. She's just really, really chilled. She's fantastic.
Has she tried it again?
No.
Not needed it.
No. She just goes really into herself and just breathes. And...
Best of luck, you two. Carry on as you're doing. I'm sure you'll be fine. Julie will sort you out. Sure we are.
Oh, she's doing you. Little girl.
All right, you didn't tell me that bit. Didn't find out.
We found out what we were having. The surprise is already knowing that you're having a baby, isn't it?
Really?
My sister's had 2 and she never found out on them both. She said, oh, what a surprise. It's like, oh, surprise.
I don't think there's this many people asking these days, to be honest.
I'd rather find out.
Although Angie knows she's having a girl, it doesn't stop the speculation.
I still think she's going to come out a boy though, isn't he?
Well, yeah, sometimes. Not often, but they do sometimes.
You got a pen at the minute?
Oh, the boys go outside though, don't they? And so they say when they're pregnant.
There's a lot of all wise tales.
Of course. You could tell when my sister. Pretty sure I'm going to go.
Julia says her goodbyes and admires Angie's coping technique.
She's very deceptive, I think. She's so chilled, you think.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
How often do they seem to be now?
Every couple of minutes.
Yeah. They've not gone off at all.
No, oh no.
Well,
Oh no, they're every 5 minutes or thereabout, aren't they? Live a bit less.
It's probably more than that, yeah, maybe 2.
all right, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Nothing else to tell.
Although not usually impatient, Alan decides to unpack the baby's first outfit, as Angie's use of gas and air signals things may be happening.
I didn't originally intend to use gas and air, but the contractions were getting a lot stronger. And when I did add the gas and air, it was just easing it off a little bit more.
I don't know how big she is, was she?
Little vest, one of them.
All in pink.
Why not? All right, we'll put them under the heater. And just a nappy loaf is all I need, yeah? And if you've any scratch mitts or anything like that, you'll probably...
As Alan prepares for his daughter's arrival, the reality of the impending situation hits home.
And little sockies, booties. For that. Oh, look at the size of her hands.
After an hour on the gas and air, Angie is starting to feel the side effects.
The gas and air makes you feel like you're floating on her, especially when you're in the water pool. That was funny. It was just like my body worked with me. It went inside me. It weren't me. It's like I'm up there and the water's down there.
To get a closer look, the midwife requests Angie gets out of the water and onto the bed.
I got out the pool so the midwife could examine me to see if my waters are broken.
Okay, I just want to listen to you back. Just a contraction at the minute. Let's wait till it goes.
I always get excited at alt scans, and every time we've been in hospital and they put it on and see her a little heartbeat and you know she's healthy and fine. And it's just a relief when the midwife turns around and says there's nothing wrong with her, she's healthy.
That was more relaxing, hearing the baby's heartbeat, knowing that she's all right through the contraction. We're me, not her.
As the midwife moves to examine Angie, her contractions get more intense.
Feel better out of the bed, or are you wanting to get back in the pool or afterwards?
No, I don't want to get back in the pool.
You don't? No. It's fine. You probably feel stronger because you're out of the water, love. Okay? One in your own time, okay? Let's give you a little wash down first. Yeah, your waters haven't gone, love, you.
Despite being 8 centimetres dilated, Angie's waters still haven't broken, so the midwife does it with a big stick, otherwise known as an amni hook.
To feel a bit wet.
The waters. I was amazed when the midwife broke her waters. It made a big pop and a gush, and I thought, whoa, like a waterfall. And I had a look, and it was just all loads of water everywhere over the bed. Oh, wow, and I could hear the pop. It looked like she popped a water balloon.
That one seemed a bit stronger. Yeah. All right, well, I want to give you, at times, a little think about what you want to do, whether you want to go back in the pool, or whether you feel like you need more pain relief, or just stay out and use the gas, love. It's entirely up to you, really. You don't know.
Coming up, Angie has a dilemma. Does she get back into the pool with the gas and air, or does she have some other pain relief on the bed?
Yeah, you can. Keep going with it, go on.
Welcome back. Young couple Angie and Alan are expecting their first baby together. Angie has to decide whether to get back into the birthing pool, where she has coped with the early part of labour, or stay on the bed where her waters have just been broken.
All right, well, I want to give you time to have a little think about whether you want to go back in the pool, or whether you feel like you need more pain relief.
After I got out of the water pool, the contractions seemed stronger than they was in the pool, and it really did hurt, so that's why I was on the side of the bed and I had gas in there, and then I asked for something else because it were really, really bad.
You're actually dilated a little bit more, but you've not made as much progress as I thought you may have. That's one of the reasons why I pop your waters as well, all right? You're about 8 centimetres now. But the head's moved down from where it was before, so you see how you go over the next couple of contractions and see whether you feel that you need to move or have further pain relief, love.
As the baby moves down, it becomes more painful for Angie, so she decides to have some pain relief. Exit boyfriend Al, who doesn't like needles.
I didn't originally intend to use diamorphine, but after they popped my waters, the contractions were really, really bad, and the gas and air didn't help it at all.
Really well done.
The diamorphine just makes your eyes go really tired, like you've not been asleep for about 4 days or something.
Now, take a few minutes for this to take effect, but you'll feel better.
No sooner has Angie had a shot of diamorphine than she is overwhelmed by a desire to push.
I've got a pull.
You will, because it will be moving down, baby, look. But I want you to take your gas more now, that you get that feeling. Because your waters have gone, baby will move down. But we're not ready for delivering yet, love. Just try and take your gas. That's it, just breathe it away. You're doing really well.
And I could feel her pushing down on me. So when she was like pushing, it needed me. I felt like I needed to push.
I expect you to have that feeling, love.
Despite the extra pain relief, the pain has intensified.
Keep going with it, come on.
Just breathe, Sam.
Don't worry about anything else, just breathe.
I noticed the contractions were a lot stronger out of the pool. I think the movement of the water were like easing my stomach and the contractions.
And the pain were getting a lot worse. And I couldn't birth what's here in that much pain. Like, because it looked like it was proper hurting her.
The midwife throws a bit of light on the matter to see how far along the baby is.
Oh, this is looking promising now, darling. Oh, baby's just sat there, love. Let's set me trolley.
Nearly there, Bab. Okay.
I love you too.
The midwife prepares the young couple for the final stages of labour.
So in a little while, what I'm going to do is let you actively push. All right, it's quite hard work.
The midwife points out that it's quite hard work, which may be why it's called labour.
It's when you get a contraction, I can just see the top of baby's head, and there's quite a bit of hair there that's just poking out. All right. So we're going to a stage now where I would get you actively pushing.
Okay.
So you can get a little bit more square, put your bottom square in the bed. All right, and instead of squeezing hands, she'd be better actually just holding her own legs like that to keep her legs up. You can keep, what you can do if you want to hold her is, providing she wants you to, is just support her shoulders and stop her doing that with her neck so that she doesn't strain these muscles when she's pushing. All right?
So when I get a contraction, push.
I want a push down in your bottom, yeah. And then snatch your breath, then push again.
Although having coped brilliantly up until now, Angie still seeks reassurance from partner Al.
Have I done good?
Done very good, Bab. Your best. You'll be able to do 2 a year.
Don't think so.
Angie has requested that the baby be delivered onto her tummy, and so is stripped off for that all-important skin-to-skin contact.
Got some more of that, Bab.
Let those legs go. If you want to hold your legs just underneath, with your hands underneath, like that.
Let the pushing commence.
And again, no.
Okay, Bab. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Look, I've got long hair this baby. Keep it going. The longer the push, the better. Doing so well. Absolutely brilliant, love. Is your pain gone?
Yeah.
Have a minute.
Julie has some encouraging news.
Okay, so when you push now, it's really moving, baby. I'm seeing about that much.
Yeah, I could feel the baby's head coming out, so when she said I can see baby's head, I weren't surprised.
Remember what I said about this stage where it can sometimes take up to an hour? I think you're going to cut that in half, love. I don't think it's not taking you that long from 8 centimetres to get to see the top of her head, is it?
Don't worry about time, Bab. She'll be here when she's ready.
As things progress, Alan tries to reassure Angie, although he becomes concerned about the amount of pain she's in.
Just wanted for older and tell her it's going to be all right and going to be over in a minute. Don't like seeing anybody love in pain, really.
Keep it going, keep it going. Don't hold back.
Angie's pushing hard through the contractions.
Good girl. And one more just like that. Can't push too hard, love. Go on, really push it down. Well done. Manage one more. Go on, really hard. And again.
And it's hard to describe, but it just felt like someone was pushing, but it just felt like I needed the toilet.
Just pant. All right, tiny push.
All of Angie's hard work begins to pay off. The head is here.
Well done. Ooh, that's a lovely little face. Look at you. All your legs make room for her. Look. It's here. Alicia. I know. Don't worry, she'll not cry yet, love.
When I first seen the head, and I thought, it's massive, that, isn't it? It's not going to be able to fit out of there. Well, obviously, it opens up a bit, but it's still a big head going through a little hole.
Big push.
After 10 hours and 26 minutes, baby Alicia is ready to meet her mummy and daddy.
sweetheart. Oh, congratulations.
I pushed to get the rest of her body out and the midwife told me to open my eyes, and after that she placed her on me, and I just wanted to cry, but I couldn't, I didn't have the energy to cry.
After Alicia was born, and the midwife passed her over to Ange, and his emotions just made me fill up, and I wanted to cry. It was amazing. Just keep breaking down. Thinking about it, my eyes are glazing over. It's not far.
All right, Alan, are you going to cut this card?
Yeah.
You cut it like you would anything else, love. All right. Just move your hand down, sweetheart.
What?
All right, you're just cutting it between my finger, between the thumbs.
Cutting the card was much easier than I thought it would be. Other people have told me it's crunch, 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 but it was just like a little snip. Scissors were a little bit smaller than I thought. I had to get through it twice. Could have given me a big pair of shears. I wouldn't have damaged my baby.
Hey! Congratulations, you two.
When Alicia came out, I felt full of joy and proud that I pushed her out, and she's here now so I can look after her.
It's one of the best things in the world when a new baby comes into the world. And to actually be there and watch it. You can't explain it really, because it's been made on it really, and been grown up in the belly, and then for a little human foot come out and start crying and moving straight away, and you think, oh, this is great.
When Alicia was finally born, I felt joy and I was proud that she was here, and I just fell in love with her.